Welcome to this explainer. Okay, look, here's the reality. Most React developers out there are still using AI like, well, a slightly better Google. But there's this new wave of developers who are literally building 3 times faster right now by using these specific AI tools. Today, we're breaking down the essential toolkit you need to completely supercharge your code. Let's get into it.
The contrast here is honestly pretty stark. You can keep treating AI as a basic search engine, just asking it simple syntax questions and copying over little snippets, or you can actually integrate it directly into your workflow to ship features 3 times faster. Look, we all have the exact same 24 hours in a day, right? But this is how you actually supercharge your output.
All right, starting with category number 1, AI code generation assistance. Basically, your new in-editor partners. For me, the absolute standout here has got to be Cursor AI. You can really just think of it as VS Code on steroids. It acts like this incredibly smart AI pair programmer that actually understands the context of your entire codebase, not just that one single file you happen to have open. It can generate complex components, refactor massive chunks of logic, and fix bugs basically instantly.
Picture this. You literally just type a single sentence, like, create a reusable pricing card component with Tailwind and dark mode support. And instantly, Cursor just goes to work. It writes the React code, applies all the right Tailwind classes, and wires up that dark mode logic in the absolute blink of an eye. It's a total game changer.
Now, if Cursor is your pair programmer, then GitHub Copilot, well, that is the ultimate autocomplete. It just sits quietly in the background, constantly predicting your next move and offering these massive, multi-line completions that completely kill repetitive coding.
Because honestly, Copilot thrives on the mundane stuff. Need to auto-generate API hooks? Done. Form validation? Handled instantly. Scaffolding out exhaustive test cases in Boilerplate code? It's got you covered. You're no longer sitting there writing out every single bracket. You're really just tabbing your way through the logic.
Moving right along to category number 2, architecture and debugging tools. This is where we step back for some higher-level thinking.
First up in this group, of course, is ChatGPT. For us React devs, it's basically the ultimate chat interface for untangling messy front-end architecture. It's an amazing engine for fast learning. It is absolutely perfect for complex debugging, figuring out impossible regex patterns on the fly, and mastering difficult APIs when you're stuck.
I mean, why is my React component re-rendering unnecessarily? We've all stared at that exact headache, right? Well, instead of spending hours profiling the app, just feed the logic over to ChatGPT. It acts exactly like a senior engineer sitting right next to you, pointing out exactly which hook or which prop is failing.
But wait, what if the problem spans your entire app? That's where Claude AI comes in. Claude is built specifically to digest massive, heavy code bases. It can read huge project files and untangle deeply interconnected logic that would literally choke most other AI tools. Think of it like a senior engineer reviewing a massive pull request.
See you're onboarding to a massive legacy project. You can just ask it, explain this Redux flow like I'm onboarding to the project. And it actually breaks down all those daunting actions, reducers, and selectors that are spread across dozens of files into really simple, digestible explanations.
Okay, on to category number 3. Instant front-end UI generation. Turning text into components instantly. The undeniable star of this show is V0 by Vercel. It is almost like magic. It completely bridges the gap between a written idea and a beautiful, functioning UI. You just describe what you want in plain English, and within seconds, V0 generates production-ready React code styled perfectly with Tailwind CSS. You literally just tell it, create a modern fintech dashboard with a sidebar and analytics cards. And from that simple, plain English sentence, V0 conjures up a complete, responsive dashboard. Mathematically perfect Tailwind layouts, working sidebars, giving you the exact React code ready to just drop straight into your project. It's wild. Finally, section number 4, the future product engineer. This is by far the biggest shift in the industry right now. Look, React developers are no longer just manually typing out divs and spans all day. The whole career path is evolving into AI-assisted product engineers. You direct the AI, you manage the architecture, and you get to focus purely on the final product experience. Remember this, AI won't replace React developers, but React developers using AI will definitely replace those who don't. The time to adapt and learn these workflows is right now. These 5 tools are completely revolutionizing what a single developer is capable of building. So I gotta ask, which AI tool are you using the most right now?
Drop it in the comments, keep building, and I will see you in the next explainer.